Kate has officially launched the Centre for Early Childhood, an initiative to be run by the Royal Foundation, the charitable operation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. She revealed her new initiative, set to build a powerful legacy for Kate, with a video shared via the Cambridge's social media accounts. In the video, filmed outdoor, Kate spoke about her own journey that led her to understand why the early years are so important and impactful on the whole society. It was about prevention. I wanted to understand what more we could do to help prevent some of today's toughest social challenges, and what more we could do to help with the rising rates of poor mental health. By Taboola. I have spoken to psychiatrists, to neuroscientists, to practitioners, academics and parents alike. The Duchess went on speaking about the project itself, saying, and what has become clear, is that the best investment for our future health and happiness is in the first 5 years of life. And that is why today I am launching the new Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood. Working closely with others, the centre hopes to raise awareness of why the first 5 years of life are just so important for our future life's outcome and what we can do as a society to embrace this golden opportunity to create a happier, more mentally healthy, more nurturing society. By working together, my hope is that we can change the way we think about early childhood, and transform lives for generations to come. Because I truly believe the change starts at school. Kate's goal to change society's attitude towards raising young children has been described by the Daily Express royal correspondent Richard Palmer as a difficult balancing act for a member of the firm who must remain politically neutral and must stay away from political meddling. He wrote on Twitter, "It's also a difficult balancing act for a member of the royal family. She can't be seen to be party political but will hope to influence policymakers, just as Charles has done on the environment and previous generations going back to Prince Albert have done on other issues. She focuses on problems such as addiction and family breakdown which cut across social backgrounds, but she also cites inequality as a root cause of the poor start in life that many children have. A third of British children live in poverty," she says. There may be cross-party consensus that inequality is a bad thing but not on how to end it. Kate's new centre will be run by staff from the Royal Foundation, created in 2009 by Prince Harry and Prince William as a platform to carry out their charitable projects. Among the centre's main goals there will be the commissioning of further research into the social science surrounding the early years. It also aims at creating collaboration with people from the private, public and voluntary sector to raise awareness and create change. A royal aide outlined just how important this project is for Kate and what the aim of her lifelong commitment to the science of early childhood is. They said, "The Duchess has made the observation that the more you learn about the science of early childhood, the more you realize that this is the social equivalent to climate change, but it is not discussed with the same seriousness or strategic intent that that issue is." So her mission for the last few years has been exploring what is the best way for her to build something, build relationships, her own knowledge, expertise, so that she can help position this work with that sort of importance. Lord Hague, chairman of the Royal Foundation, described the launch as a pivotal moment for the Duchess's work. He said, "Her Royal Highness and the Royal Foundation are determined to help bring about lasting change for future generations." Kate and William teased the announcement of a new major project all week. On June 15, they published a video of a printer publishing pages, including the cover of a report, later released, called Big Change Starts Small. Yesterday evening, Kensington Palace released another video with a timeline showing the 10-year-long commitment of Kate in the field of the early years. Most notably, in 2018 the Duchess created a steering group focused on the topic of early childhood. 2 years later, in January 2020, she famously launched the 5 Big Questions on the Under-5s, a nationwide survey which, later paired up with further research and case studies, showcased what Britain thinks of the early years and the impact they can have on development and the future society. On June 11, in the midst of the G7 summit, Kate paired up with U.S. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden and visited together a school in Hale with the aim to raise awareness on childhood's education. They also attended a roundtable discussion with experts. Over the following weekend, they co-authored an article focused on the importance of the first 5 years in the life of children and why thriving youngsters have a positive impact on the whole society. In the op-ed, published by CNN, they said, "The two of us believe that early childhood care and education should be seen as among the defining, strategic issues of our time. What would happen if we really followed the science of early childhood and started focusing on the things that would make the biggest difference for children and those who guide them? We could transform the prospects of an entire generation."